In this lesson, we're going to be checking for when our flamethrower is actually hitting our target, so our player. Now, I'm going to go ahead and create a new script, and it's going to be called flamethrower collision. And we're going to go ahead and open this up. Now, the first thing we need to do is we're going to use Unity's function for checking collision for particle systems, and it's called onParticle collision. So, onParticle collision, and it takes a argument. It takes a game object, and we're going to just kind of call it other. And so this is how you set up the function that's going to check to see. So what you do is you put this script onto one of our particle systems, and we're going to do that here in a second. And this will get called whenever those particles hit something. So it will go into this code here. And what it hits is going to be stored into this other variable that is a game object. So it's going to store the game object that those particles hit. Now, one other thing we have to do over in Unity is we have to go to each particle system and go down to the collision collision module, and we need to check send collision messages. That will allow this code to actually work. So I'm going to do that for all of the 3 particle systems. And once I get that done, I'm going to go back over here. And now in here, let's start by just checking to see what we are colliding with. So I'm going to say if other, and this is a game object, so we can do .tag is equal to player. Then we want to print hit player. And I'll go ahead and save that. So let's go ahead and assign this script to these 3 particle systems. And then we can test the game. Let that finish compiling. And once that's done, we can go ahead and drag and drop this onto each of these 3 particle systems. And then let's go test it, see what happens. Okay, let's find our enemy. Enemy is over here. And it does say hit player down there in the console. We can see right here. So it seems to be working. Our next step can be to actually have something on the player that keeps track of is the player being attacked, as well as what was the last time of attack. So let's go ahead and set that up in a new script. And this new script is going to be called player health and attack, because it's going to basically take care of managing the player health, as well as when we get to creating the attack for our player, it will also do that. So once again, we're going to call it player health and attack. And I'm going to go ahead and open that up. Now in here, I'm going to go ahead and create 2 variables for us to work with. One's going to be just a public bool. It's going to be called being attacked. This is what's going to keep track of am I being attacked. And then we're going to do another public. It's going to be public float, and this is time of last attack. I like that a little better. Okay. Now, so what we're going to do is we're going to use that to keep track of, if the player was attacked 3 seconds ago, then it can probably stop taking damage at that point. So that's what we're going to use that for. But anyway, back over here in the flamethrower collision script, we need to go ahead and affect these 2 variables. Okay, so we have the game object. So we need to get the component that is the player health and attack script. So if I just go ahead and I'm going to create a new variable. It's going to be a player health and attack 1. And I'm going to call it, let's just call it maybe health script. And we're going to set this equal to the other.get component. So we're going to get the component, and we have to use the carets here. And we're going to be getting the player health and attack component. Close that off, put the parentheses in there, and finish that line. There we go, we'll have that assigned. Next we can go ahead and affect these values. So I'm going to say health script dot being attacked equals true, as well as health script dot time of last attack equals time dot time. Okay, cool. So now our player will know, since I assigned this to our player, what the last time. And this is we have a few errors. Let's go check that out really quick. If you're being attacked, oh, we probably need to go ahead and save this. Let's go ahead and save both to make sure that everything's saved. Go let that recompile. Yep, and we're good. Okay. Now let's go ahead and assign that script over to our player. So let's find our player in here. Here it is. And so drag and drop that onto our FPS controller. And we can actually watch this over here, I believe. So I'm going to go ahead and play. And let's go find our enemy. Where's our enemy at? Over there. And yes, those values are being affected. Very cool. Okay, that's it for this lesson. I'll see you in the next one.